This has been going on for a long time. T.I.'s been publicly in the situation with his son for a while. So I don't think that necessarily the brute force was the initial tactic.
True.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I'm trying to be, again, open, have conversations as dialogue as men, and that don't work, then we gotta...
Rapper T.I and his son, King Harris, seem to be going through another difficult chapter in their relationship. Their disagreements have become public several times, and things do not appear to be getting any better. Not long ago, T.I became upset after King spoke to him in a disrespectful way in front of other people. Now, the tension has grown even more because King is expecting his first child. Reports say that King has criticized his father for refusing to fully accept the mother of his unborn baby, who is older than him. This family situation has sparked a lot of conversation online. According to those close to the family, T.I does not believe King is emotionally mature or responsible enough to become a father at this stage of his life. He reportedly worries that much of the responsibility for raising the baby could eventually fall on him and Tiny fans who have watched T.I and Tiny's reality shows over the years already know that T.I and King have often struggled to get along. Their relationship has been filled with arguments, disagreements, and moments of frustration, making this latest development even more complicated. For a long time, T.I avoided speaking publicly about the pregnancy because of the already strained relationship with his son. However, once he decided to address the situation, he made it clear that he does not think King is fully prepared for the challenges of parenthood. While both T.I and Tiny are happy to welcome a new grandchild into the family, they reportedly are not excited about the possibility of taking on a larger parenting role than they expected. Many people online seem to understand T.I.'s concerns. King is only 20 years old, and some believe he should focus on building his future before taking on the responsibilities of raising a child. Since deciding to pursue a rap career, King has often tried to present himself as someone with a tough street background. However, many critics argue that this image does not match the life he actually lived. Unlike T.I, who has openly spoken about growing up in difficult circumstances and experiencing real struggles, King was raised in a comfortable home with successful parents who worked hard to provide him and his siblings with every opportunity. He grew up in a secure environment and enjoyed privileges that many people never have. Because of that, some fans feel his attempts to portray himself as a hardened street figure come across as forced rather than believable. The disagreement between father and son became especially heated when T.I reminded King that he was not raised in poverty or surrounded by crime. T.I even joked that King had such a comfortable childhood that he was still using a pacifier much longer than most children. His point was that King should appreciate the life he was given instead of pretending to have experienced hardships that were never part of his upbringing. As King prepares to become a father himself, many people are wondering whether this new responsibility will encourage him to grow up and repair his relationship with his parents. Others believe the family conflict could continue unless both sides find a way to communicate with more understanding and respect. Only time will tell whether becoming a parent will mark the beginning of a more mature chapter in King's life or create even more challenges within the Harris family. Asterisk.
King, have you ever woke up with a roach on your face?
Here. No, that's not the goal.
All right, then.
So there it goes.
Or in your ear. I don't know what you're talking about.
I had some in the neighborhood with me that broke up with roach in your ear. Y'all want to go to the bando and man my neighborhood? Do y'all want to go to the bando? Do y'all want to go to the bando? To make him look better, he said he know not true. Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Nigga, you did have a silver spoon.
Look, Tip used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the
You
fight.
cried like a baby to go to your grandmama's house.
Every day.
You to hold your breath.
Every
And
day.
throw tantrums to go over there.
I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside. That's why I want to be over there. But they don't understand that.
Yo, I'm going to tell you the reason why he want to be over there. Y'all ready? Because he can suck a pacifier over there till he was 12 years old. He was sucking pacifier till he was 12 years old. He couldn't do that in the house.
He cried like a baby. Hold his breath.
Yeah.
They trying to say I was over there trying to sucker past it, but they ain't gonna tell you everything like that. They trying to hide it.
Ain't nobody hiding
it. He capping. He capping.
Hey.
He know I stand on business. Ain't no nigga ever pull my car ever like. I stand on business. I stand on business. You got me in your hood, I stand on business.
I don't feel like you stand on business.
Yeah. I've been stood on business. I've been stood on business. You want to hide it for the world, I'm going to put it out there for them to see.
Hey, man,
I want to put up nowhere. You ain't had me put up nowhere. Like, you ain't had me behind the mansion. I was outside doing what I wanted to do.
You was behind that till you cried.
No, I got too much to drink. I drunk too much. Drunk too much.
let's go.
Niggas get mad because we say the South ain't the suburbs. Then he want to talk about some other like this being shit. Just being shit. No, I'm being real. You lying. You lying. You over here flagging. You're capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. I know. I know you. You capping. I know you. I know you. I know you. I know you.
Ain't no mystery about here.
I know you though. I know you though. I know you though. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. Ain't no joking. What do you mean?
You are embarrassing yourself. You embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself.
Man, get off me.
Man, what is you talking
Man, get
about?
off me. Like, what the fuck? Man, get off me.
Well, you can't do nothing with me. Ain't shit you can do with me.
Many people have questioned why anyone expects King Harris to act humble or respectful when he grew up with wealth and fame. After his public argument with his father, T.I., King refused to move on. Instead, he went to Instagram and posted angry messages, saying that he stands on his own and does not care who someone is because no one can disrespect him. He insisted that he is a grown man and expects to be treated that way. Even so, many critics believe his behavior comes across as immature rather than confident. They point out that King has never experienced the hardships of growing up in dangerous neighborhoods or living without money. His family, including his grandmother, has always made sure he had a comfortable life and plenty of opportunities. Instead of appreciating that, some feel he tries too hard to create a tough image. T.I. has attempted to teach his son through tough love, especially after King's legal troubles a few years ago. At this point, it seems T.I. believes that life itself will have to teach King the lessons he has refused to learn. Asterisk.
Stop hitting me and getting in my comments, telling me what to tell King, okay? I know my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son? Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas, his going to prison. If you got to keep this up, they're going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had the conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Because I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's gonna turn out. You can.
Can I take a selfie with you?
No, go ahead.
Please,
I'm in the middle of something. I'm in the middle of something, but go ahead. This is more important. Go ahead, come on.
Thank you.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. So I done already had that conversation with him, man. King's a good kid, chasing after the wrong. And you know, I trust in God to deal with it the way that he see fit. You know what I mean? It ain't really shit outside. You know, he done got all the whippings, he done got the punishment, he done did it, he done, you know, did everything as a child you could do to him. So now he gonna have to go through it. He gonna have to go through it and get through it. And ain't nothing me, his mama, or nobody else gonna be able to say about it, man. But I'ma love him all the way through whatever it is he going through. You know what I mean? And shit, man, he gonna learn his lessons. Life gonna, ain't no, you know what I mean? Life is gonna teach him all the lessons that he need to know. And that's the most that we could do. That's the best we can ask for. I mean, I know who he is at his core. You know what I'm saying? This shit that he trying to, he trying to convince himself of things, as we all do as young men and even young women growing up, try to convince ourselves that we are certain things. And in that journey, we find out exactly who the fuck we really is, you know what I'm saying? And it happens when we least expect it, and our lessons come from where we didn't know they were coming from. And it just ain't shit else to do.
While T.I. was hoping King would finally mature and learn from his mistakes, King surprised everyone by revealing that he was expecting a baby. Many people can only imagine T.I.'s reaction when he heard the news. Meanwhile, King's alleged baby's mother has been sharing happy moments online, and some people have joked that she now has financial security for many years because of the child. Very little is publicly known about King's alleged baby's mother. Her real name, exact age, and career have not been confirmed. On Instagram, she reportedly goes by the name Big Nana. Since news of the pregnancy became public, many people have shared their opinions online. Some social media users believe she is mainly interested in the financial benefits of the relationship, while others have defended her and supported her choices, despite the criticism. She does not appear to be responding to negative comments. T.I., however, is reportedly not pleased with the situation and has made it clear that he has concerns about everything surrounding his son's upcoming journey into fatherhood.
He just became a father, so I got 2 grandchildren now.
Wow, congrats.
Yeah, I got 2 granddaughters. I got a grandson on the way.
Wow.
King's about to have a son.
King's about to have a son. Congrats.
Yeah. And I told him I'm gonna make this the greatest gangster of all times. I will raise this child to torture you the way that you tortured me. I promise you, there will be an indictment in this young one.
T.I. has reportedly accepted that there is very little he can do to change the situation now. Since King is expecting a baby, T.I. seems to believe the best thing he can do is be involved in his grandchild's life and offer support when needed. However, after King heard T.I.'s comments during an interview, he became upset and confronted his father. King reportedly felt that T.I. was not being supportive enough of him or the mother of his child. T.I., on the other hand, has made it clear that he is not going to pretend everything is perfect if that is not how he truly feels. He reportedly believes King is still too immature and not fully prepared for the responsibilities that come with raising a child. Because of that, he has been honest about his concerns instead of simply telling his son what he wants to hear. The situation quickly became a major topic on social media, with many people sharing strong opinions. Some users questioned whether King was ready to become a father, while others made jokes about his maturity and doubted his ability to handle such a big responsibility. At the same time, not everyone blamed King alone. Some people criticized T.I., arguing that parents should not publicly shame a child after raising them in a privileged environment. They suggested that if King lacks discipline, some of that responsibility may also fall on his parents. There is no doubt that raising a child is a life-changing commitment. It requires emotional maturity, patience, time, and financial stability. Some people believe becoming a father could finally encourage King to slow down, grow up, and become the responsible man his family hopes he can be. Whether that actually happens remains to be seen, and only time will reveal how he handles this new chapter of his life.